that Correa should win this fight. He want to go to Olympics. He has now also the experience, the title, who allowed him to be on the same level like Despaigne from this point of view, and should be not a problem. Even they know each other. I believe that through the Pan American competitions they know each other very well. It is very nice to see in Europe a Pan American final for the men, because usually the Cuban girls are very strong, so it is not it's no surprise to see a Cuban girl in final.
And the Cuban men seem to be emerging. They're making a comeback. They've had practically a full team here in Budapest.
They came with very strong people to Europe. They will stay over 3-4 tournaments here. And they start with Vise, as understood, training camp as preparation in Spa, then the tournament in Paris, the Grand Slam, then the training camp. Now they are here, and I'm not so sure if they are going one more week to Hamburg, but usually, as we know them, they will be in Hamburg also for the training camp. So they are 4 weeks, which actually we are doing also when we are going to Asia, trying to have a few good events there. And in the end of the year, especially in the end of the year, with the World Cup in Mongolia, the Grand Prix in Beijing, the Grand Slam in Tokyo, and also to not forget the World Cup in Abu Dhabi, in the Emirates. We'll have also the possibility to be for a few weeks away from Europe.
It's a very heavy international program now, and a big commitment required from these guys. A long time on the road, away from family and friends.
It's a new experience. We have to see where the players are going, which tournaments they apply for, and we have 19 competitions. From the 19 competitions, 10 are in Europe, 1 is in Africa, in Tunisia. We have 4 in Asia, 3 in Pan America, and 1 in Oceania. So all 5 continents are represented. And in addition, we have a continental championship and the World Championships in Rotterdam this year. So we speak about 21 events a year.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. It counts from every year, but actually not from the calendaristic year. It will count from April to April, because in April 2012 it is the last continental championship who decide about the ranking list. That means coming back we have April 2011, April 2010 and April 2009. That means we will go in the first year, which represent just 25% of the tournament comparing to the other tournaments. We will have 5 results from 2009, 5 results from 2010, 5 results from 2011, and 5 results from 2012. In percentage, 2012 will have 100%, 1 year earlier 75%, 1 year before 50%, and now 25%. With other words, if somebody gets now in one tournament 100 points, 1 year later we get 200 points, 2 years later we get 300 points, and in the Olympic year we got 400 points, just to have a proportion of the scores. But the accumulation of the points are 5 best results from every period. That means
from
when each year. When April 2009 will come, the period of 2009 is closed. April 2011 to April 2010 and 2009. So that means that the first year from this point of view has just a few months, at least
so these
6 tournaments.
So these points don't count?
No, these points are counting 25%. And if you are looking that we have just 6 events in this period, it's actually an important start for the people they are making now points. It will be decisive maybe in the end of the qualification if somebody in the first year catch a few hundred of points.
It's narrow contest here. Despaigne narrowly leading because Correa picked up 2 Shidos. So Despaigne of Cuba leads by a single Yuko. There's 41 seconds left. Referee's called Mate. This is as tight as it can be. Correa needs to step up the pace now. If he can force Despaigne to get another Shido, the contest will be levelled. And that might be the best chance that Correa has, unless he can get a big score on the board. Now there's just 15 seconds left. And it's levelled. Despaigne has picked up another Shido in the side the last 15 seconds, and that's good news for Correa. It means that this contest is going into golden score, Daniel.
I think it's much better to try to make a good judo and not just to catch the legs in order to get one small
steal the
cock up.
contest, yeah, on the penalty.
So if you're looking now, we have this year from the first place 100 points. That means next year the winner we will have for the same tournament 200 points. Between April 2010 and April 2011, from the same tournament there will be 300 points. And in the Olympic year, the last year, from the April 2011 to the April 2012, from the same tournament will be 400 points. So this is the way of giving the points for qualification of the 4 years. And as we know, the Olympic Committee agree with the idea to have a long qualification way in order to keep the performance.
Still level here. Remember, golden score has been reduced from 5 minutes to 3 minutes from this year. New rule by the IGF. So a minute and 38 left.
Attention.
Makikomi from Despaigne, but no
a long
proper
Makikomi.
control. A long one, yeah. And Correa's got to watch that. He was gripping on the same side of the jacket for too long there, and he's fortunate to. Oh, he's being picked up. Could that be Yuko? It's given Yuko by the referee. There's no arguments from
gold medal
the
is going to Cuba.
Corner judges. Gold medal to Despaigne. He beats the world champion and takes the gold medal back to Cuba. And Correa has got to content himself with a silver medal.
Then I will left you now. I have to go to the awarding ceremony. I come back.
Congratulations.
In a few minutes.
Good luck. Thank you, Daniel. And Daniel Lascaux will be, as he just said, he'll be making the medal presentation for this category in just a few moments.